Imagine this for a moment. You become a person who never forgets anything. Every image you see, every sound you hear, every word you read is stored perfectly in your mind. So the question is, if the human brain used 100% of its capacity, would we become superheroes? The answer is not as simple as it sounds. Many people have heard the claim that humans use only 10% of their brain. Movies and motivational videos made this idea extremely popular. But scientifically, this is false. Modern neuroscience shows the human brain is almost always active. Even when we sleep, the brain is still working. In reality, different brain regions activate for different tasks. No healthy part of the brain is ever completely unused, so the problem is not how much of the brain we use. The real issue is why the brain limits itself. The brain is the most energy-hungry organ in the human body. It makes up about 2% of body weight, but consumes 20 to 25% of total energy. If the brain suddenly worked at 100% intensity, the body would exhaust rapidly, heat levels would rise dangerously, brain cells could be damaged. This is why evolution treats extreme brain activity as a threat, not an advantage. These limits protect us from seizures, epilepsy, severe mental disorders, total energy collapse. Interesting fact, during epileptic seizures, parts of the brain briefly become overactive. That state is not a superpower, it is a medical emergency. Let's imagine future technology removes all brain restrictions. The first change would be perception. You would hear every sound, notice every movement, lose the ability to filter unnecessary information. This would cause inability to focus, constant stress, severe mental exhaustion. The second change would be memory. Everything would be remembered, but this is not a gift. Why? Because forgetting is a protective function of the brain. Without forgetting, trauma would replay endlessly. Emotional pain would never fade. Depression risk would skyrocket. The third change would be emotions. The brain regulates emotional intensity. At 100% activity, happiness could become overwhelming. Fear could become paralyzing. As a result, decision-making collapses. Social interaction becomes difficult. Psychological stability disappears. Many people believe if the brain worked at 100%, we'd all become geniuses. Partially true. Such a person would learn extremely fast, understand complex systems easily, show powerful logical thinking. But creativity is not just about power. Creativity depends on errors, imperfect thoughts, random connections. Total control reduces spontaneity, weakens imagination, damages artistic expression. Interesting fact, highly creative people often show reduced activity in certain brain regions. Chaos, not perfection, fuels creativity. If everyone used 100% of their brain, society would change dramatically. Competition would intensify. Psychological pressure would rise in the job market. Simple professions would disappear. Intelligence would become the minimum standard. This leads to increased mental illness, greater inequality, identity crises. Being average would no longer be acceptable. The real question is not, can we use 100% of our brain? It is, do we actually need to? Modern science suggests the goal is not maximum power. The goal is optimal balance, sleep, education, and mindfulness. Improve brain efficiency without destroying mental health. This is the true upgrade. If the human brain used 100% of its capacity, we might become smarter, but not necessarily happier. The brain is not a machine, it is a living system. And the most important truth is this: our limitations are not flaws, they are what make us human.